Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. And today we are going to work on this tumbler. I still got to put my epoxy on it, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get my epoxy already. I guess I can put my cup on here first. Alright. Make sure it's good and even. I'm running behind. I normally would already have this stuff done, but I have not been working on it like I should. Now I'm going to mix up my epoxy. This is part A. It's a cream coat epoxy that I use. You got two parts. You got part A and part B. And I'm going to do 5 milligrams of each. Of course, I got to pull my glasses off. Well, not milligrams, but milliliters. That's part A. Now I'm going to get part B. And it's going to be the equal amount. You really want to make sure you have the same amount. I look like I need a little bit more in it. And you can get these little cups off of Amazon, really cheap. So what I'm doing now, I've got this little cup here. I can put my glasses back down now so I can see. But I'm pouring both of these cups of epoxy. Throw that cup away. Then you mix in part B. I know you probably can't see me doing this part because I'm behind the tumbler here, but all I'm doing is mixing part A and part B up. Putting my lid back on so I won't knock it over and spill it everywhere. And now I got to stir this for 5 minutes. It is 1:40. So I got to start till 1:45. So while I'm doing this, I'm just going to be talking to y'all. So I hope everyone is having a great Monday. I've got up this morning and I scheduled my party post and my hostess party. She's doing a she signed up with me under 31. So we started a party yesterday, our lunch party. So we are I schedule my post so it can go up at a certain time every day. Well, it saves me time to do other things like crafts and different things like that. And I was really wondering today what I was going to do crafting wise, because I haven't been prepared for nothing. But I ended up deciding to do this tumbler, try to finish it. And you got to just stir it up for 5 minutes, and you can feel the warmth of it. As you stir it, it starts getting warm. But getting back to what I was talking about, I wasn't sure what craft I was going to do because I hadn't prepared to do what I wanted to do today, because I really hadn't got on a set schedule on what days I'm going to do what and all of that. So I knew I had to finish this up. So I'm going to put this epoxy on here, and it's going to take me, it takes about 4 hours for the epoxy to dry. And then I might, while it's drying, probably design my decal to put on. And this does throw your arms out. We got like 3 minutes left of stirring to do. Tomorrow, craft probably would be paper crafting, because I've got a couple of projects I need to do. I need to make some memory deck cards. I got 3 memory deck cards I need to make, and I've got to make some Easter cards. Okay, y'all believe this month's almost over with? Wow, it's like it's just flying by. I got 2 minutes left of stirring. It does throw your arm out doing this. Oh, it does mine. Might not do everybody's, but it does mine. I also want to do a use my mug press making some coffee mugs. I might try to do that this week too. And of course, I got my plastic canvas project coming up. I'm going to try to look for a Easter bunny pattern to do for that one, where it's just one color, and it would be easier to explain better than what this last video was. As I mentioned in my last video, it takes forever to upload a long video, so I can't really always having to cut it down in parts. So I want to try to do something that's quick and easy, which I did say I was going to show you how to draw out a pattern and cut a pattern out. I forgot about that. So if I find an Easter bunny pattern, that's probably what I'd do. The time is almost up for this. Alrighty. Now this is where I'm going to put my glove on. First, let me get a paper towel. I always put a paper towel under my tumbler because epoxy goes everywhere, and whenever I put it on, it drips off of my tumbler. So alrighty, put my gloves on. You always want to wear gloves when applying epoxy. These are a little bit too big for me. They recommend the snug type, but I've got to order me some. I want to order me some off of Amazon. Which I know I probably could go to the dollar store and all of that, but alright. I got my heat gun over here. I'm not sure y'all seen it, so y'all gonna hear the heat gun for just a second. Let's heat it up too much. But you want your epoxy to be heated a little bit. It'll go on easier. So all I'm going to do is turn my machine on, my spinner. And it's going to start spinning. And I'm going to just pour some on. And just rub it on. I hope y'all are seeing me. You just not applying a whole lot of pressure to it. You just running your hands over, trying to get the epoxy spread it out. You want a thin layer of epoxy. I'll have that on straight in case you want to lean downwards. Just rubbing my hands across it. You want to make sure you get all of it covered with the epoxy. And if you don't mix up enough, you can always mix up some more epoxy. Try not to leave any thick lines. And this is what's giving it the shiny coat. So once I put this on and let it dry, I work on decal. Then I put my decal on it, then come back and put another layer of epoxy. You do want to make sure you get the bottom also, because you want the bottom to have that glossy, shiny layer too. So glad my daughter got me this spinner for Christmas. See, it's made my day when I opened this. I would like to get me another one just so I can work on 2 of them at a time, and I need them on spinner like my other one. I still gotta put a decal on it too, and then another layer of epoxy, but I'm gonna can work on one at a time because I only got one spinner. And if it is still bumpy, I can always go in and do light sanding on this and put another layer of epoxy on also. Which so far, this is feeling okay to me. Still got a little bit of epoxy, so I was trying to see where it's needing it the most. Go back around and smooth that out that I just poured on here. How are y'all spending y'all's Monday? I know it's hard to get started on Monday mornings after a long weekend. Because every year in my situation, I work with my husband on weekends, so on Monday mornings I just want to be lazy, don't get nothing done that needs to be done. Alright, so all I'm going to do now is let this sit here and do the spinning for about 4 hours, and then I'll come back and check it, and hopefully I have a decal ready for it. I'm trying to get that smooth on the bottom. So that's all you do, guys, and just let it sit there and spin for, like I said, for anywhere from 2 to 4. This is quick drying, so, but I usually let mine run for about 4 hours, and it gives me enough time to do everything else I need to do. So that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching, and if you like this video, give me a thumb up, leave me a comment. I like to read comments and comment back to y'all. It might take me a little bit to do because I'll get busy doing other things, and I usually check them around about the time I go and lay down at night. That's when I usually check my comments, or first thing in the morning sometimes. But anyway, y'all have a great Monday, and I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.